Hi Libra, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you for your highest good for the month of March 2026. Oh my goodness. Whoa, that's a heavy start to March with the 5 of Cups and the Devil. So there's something that's been really disappointing. And it's kind of got a grip on you. It feels like it's cloaked you, it's on your back. And for some of you, it's some kind of addiction that you're struggling with, that you're doing the best you can to overcome. If that is the case, don't be afraid to reach out for help. There's helplines and people who really do care about you, because you're very magical and wonderful. So ask for help if you need it, sweetheart. For others of you, it's coping with something that's been really heavy. So again, ask for help if you need it. I heard figuring out who you can trust. So you do have some people who you can trust, and you may be hearing from a masculine who is presenting something that there's been a financial decision to make over, and it could be something to do with a commitment, paperwork, courts. It could be to do with a divorce, some kind of just action or just decision. Something through the courts is happening in March for you, Libra, and there will be forward motion on that. Action taken, and that could be action like physical action, movement of paperwork, or action to balance something out. The communication or action is likely to do with, or likely to affect, travel plans, and leaves you with another decision, and that decision is also connected to the there's an air sign masculine. It doesn't have to be like that. With the King of Swords here, there's something going down. I feel like there's something that you've had to accept that's happened, connected to something that is a deep soul tie, but it's also a dark soul tie. It's something that is a huge awakening for you, or some kind of life lesson, or something karmic. It feels karmic. What's going on with this court decision and travel plans, or looking further afield? Something that you want to bring out to the world, something you want to take action on, but there's still a decision to be made in that, because of something that's gone on in terms of legalities or paperwork. So something to do with legalities and paperwork or contract or something like that is making you feel like you're crossing yourself in some way, like your shoelaces are tied, or you're saying, so you may end up saying something that contradicts what you mean. So you may feel a need to consult others, or to lean on people, or gather with some sisters or something like that, in order to get some clarity around what you're dealing with. and to be able to speak your truth and do so in a balanced manner. So gathering or time with close friends or even a relative or relatives. Gathering of 3, I feel will help your situation. The other way I'm reading this as well is to do with something, with paperwork or something legal. The information you hear could be to do with the other party, which the other party has 3 different people involved in it. Whatever you hear, I feel there's going to be a clear decision made and implemented, is what I heard. Made and implemented. Some kind of new direction. New direction in commitment, or new direction of start. So this could be a divorce, or it could be a marriage, or it could be a fill in the blank. It could be something worth celebrating, and that could be coming after overcoming something that had you juggling, and something that had you possibly juggling financially, or juggling, figuring out, weighing out pros and cons of what's worth what, and what's valuable to you. So with some kind of new idea in place, and a balancing of the scales, and a balancing by means of self-care, or you're dealing with a Sagittarius, but I feel like that Temperance is also there, reminding you to honour yourself and put your self-care first. So have your quiet time, draw yourself a bath, or go to the lake, go to the river, put your feet in the river, put your feet in the water, or do a foot spa, or go spend time in a garden, plant some flowers, connect with yourself, balance things out, and you'll be looking at what you've invested in, and how you can plant the right seeds and move forward. And then I feel like you'll have a sudden trajectory, sudden movement forwards. It could be your will, or it could be physical, something to do with a car. So let's see what comes up. Or it could be to do with new offer, financial offer for you here, Libra. So there's some big forward movement. It feels like whatever you were involved with, or whatever's disappointing, something toxic is being cut out or left behind. At least it looks like that way. There's some kind of divine justice in communication and forward movement. There's something coming together, a new idea of inspiration towards healing something, and assessment and hard work and effort put in towards forward movement or travel of some sort. And the travel could be to do with your work as well, so for some of you that's relevant. And there's a lot about weighing at the pros and cons, balancing things out for a new offer that is also stressful. Nine of Swords, so what is that stressful? What is that a stressful offer for Libra? Maybe it's to do with the commitment or time commitment, that's what I heard. Or there might be something to do with the courts that the offer, you're not able to articulate yourself, or that you feel powerless in some way. Or it could be, for some of you, it's to do with the money it takes to travel, or putting your investing in travel, something to do with travel. So if you're investing in travel, you're not investing in the other thing that's to do with the courts somehow. And I'm putting that in the most simplest term that I can when I say the courts. So like, take it as it resonates. But in the what you're investing in, it's like really keeping you up at night. It's causing a lot of stress and making you feel like you can't speak your truth, like you can't get the right answers. It's like you're looking for something, a way of dealing with something. Oh, something is disappointing. Heartbreak. There's some kind of breakup I feel is going to occur in March for you. I know you said Pisces, but I know you're Libra, so maybe you're dealing with Pisces. Although we've got the King of Wands here, so there's some kind of breakup. King of Wands, Wands is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, so you might be dealing with a fire sign. Or a Cancer, or a Capricorn with the Devil, or a Taurus with the Hierophant, or another Libra with the Justice, or Temperance or Sagittarius, Judgment. So something's being revisited, something's being looked at. There's like a call to action on what's being looked at, and it's to do with contracts. So this could be to do with your work. Call to action on what you are inspecting or looking over the fine print of something at work or something in your field. Oh, which is needing to be closely cleared through. With the Tower there, it feels like it's all going to come down to ground zero so that it can be cleared up. It needs to be rebuilt from the ground up. There's something that's not stable about it. And that could just be to do with how someone else has received you and how you've received someone else, and the things that haven't been said or read in, things that have been read into or misinterpreted. So gotta figure it out. Ooh. And with things coming down, it's going to cause some kind of sudden or fast action that causes things to come down, and that could be action in words or in deed, and a really thorough soul-searching look at the action that gets taken, and someone is moving away from the situation to protect themselves. And the offer that's being then made is a bit immature, or it's just small. Oh, and it also, someone's getting left out in some way, and that feels burdensome to them. And resolve. Gosh, Libra, your read's been so interesting lately. I can't keep up with you. Let me know in the comments if this resonates or what's going on for you. Ooh, someone's, that's 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Swords. So, feels like someone's doing the dirty, someone's abandoning something or leaving someone out. So that could be you leaving someone out, or someone leaving you out in the cold, or making decisions that don't align with you, or you're not aligning with them, whichever way around it is for you. I feel like you're the queen. You know what you've got to offer. You know your value, and that may be exactly why you're walking away from this. Yeah, you're just going to put the hard work and effort into yourself and contain what you have. Contain what you have. That feels like a very strong message. Contain what you have. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. That really is a strong message for March. Contain what you have. Inner authority. So yeah, it's your life, your trajectory, your business, your heart, your soul. You choose the dance. And in this picture there's what could be one of those, what are they called? Maze. It looks like a maze with like stone points, and there's a lady who, she looks like she's dancing around the maze. All paths lead home, and a possible waterfall or cave in the background. So you're dancing your circle of life, and you know what your heart wants. And if something is falling apart, let it. There's that poem, I can't remember who it's by, but there's a poem, and it basically, the summary of it is that, you know, if someone wants to do something and it's painful or hurtful or not nice, you still got to let them. You don't, it doesn't mean let them do it to you, but their behaviour, they're going to be like that. You've got to let them. So let them, and turn your gaze within. Self-healing is where it's at. Let's see what animal card's going to assist you for the month of Merry March. Merry month of March. And with this read, you've been armed with the knowledge of the possibility of what could transpire, although don't give your power away to a tarot reading. It's just reading the energies, and you can twist it or turn it to whatever works for you, my darling. Make it work for you and make it good. Owl, so your wisdom at the forefront. Seeing in the dark. Owls have incredibly keen eyesight. So this, I feel like, links in with the turn your gaze within. So I feel like you're going to be going within yourself in your meditative time, possibly at night as well, where you just switch off all the electronics and you close your eyes and you go within and spend time with yourself. And in that alone time in the dark, you will get downloads and insights, and you may even be writing about them. So your insights are universal, I heard. So You are one of the voices that needs to translate and bring forth what you hear. That's beautiful. An owl, that's an air element. So that's, again, that's speaking your truth at the right time, getting your downloads, sharing with the world, a higher perspective, freedom, linked to freedom. What does freedom look like to you? It looks like manifesting your own reality, your own truth, your own trajectory. So month of March is manifesting, dreaming in your future, using your wisdom, going within, figuring those things out, and then looking at the end goal of what that looks like, and then seeing what steps you have to take to move towards it, Libra. And number 1 is new beginnings. It's starting fresh. It's giving yourself the opportunity, and it's initiation. So you are initiating yourself on what you desire to transpire for your future. So have a wonderful month of March, and please like the video and share and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next month, darling. Have a good one.